Shifting focus for now, Russia has launched the world's most powerful nuclear icebreaker, Chukotka. Why? To keep the Arctic's Northern Sea route open year-round and basically give Russia control over this strategic passage. But you see, Russia is not doing it alone. Last month, India won the contract from Russia to build 4 non-nuclear icebreaker ships, and that's a major boost for India's shipbuilding capabilities as well as Arctic ambitions. As global powers, including China, race to the Arctic, India's role in Russia's Arctic plans signals a new level of involvement. Is this the start of a powerful Arctic alliance? Let's do a deep dive. First, with these visuals on your screen, they are from Wednesday, when Russian President Vladimir Putin gave the go-ahead for the launch of a new nuclear-powered icebreaker. They call it Chukotka. It's part of a new fleet that Russia is building to boost navigation along its Northern Sea route in the Arctic. The ship was launched at the Baltic shipyard in St. Petersburg. Putin gave the command, in fact, to launch the vessel via video conference, and after this, the vessel was ceremoniously set afloat. You see, Chukotka is the 5th vessel of this project. It's a new Russian fleet of the world's largest and most powerful nuclear-powered icebreakers, named after Chukotka Autonomous Region. Putin called it the embodiment of the industrial, scientific and technological potential of Russia, and he's not wrong. The 33,500-ton, 173-meter-long icebreaker can plow through ice up to 3 meters thick. Each has 2 RITM-200 nuclear reactors, allowing their propulsion system to basically produce up to 60 megawatts of power. The nuclear power source has a 40-year life cycle, with refueling required around every 7 years. That's pretty impressive. Russia considers its icebreaker fleet to be of strategic importance, and these ships are basically meant to make shipping through the Northern Sea route more accessible for merchant vessels. For the unversed, the Northern Sea route, or NSR, is a transport corridor inside Russia's exclusive economic zone. It stretches some 5,000 kilometers between the Barents Sea and the Chukchi Sea. The entire length of Russia's Arctic as well as Far East regions, Russia has been actively developing this route, in fact, as an alternative shipping lane between Europe and Asia, claiming it can shorten transit times by up to 15 days as compared to the Suez Canal. Russia plans to move around 150 million tons of cargo through NSR by 2030 itself. And to support this ambition, the Kremlin reportedly plans to build 50 icebreakers and ice-class vessels. And now Russia wants to expand its shipbuilding cooperation with India. According to reports, 2 Indian shipyards are being considered for the construction of 4 non-nuclear icebreakers for Russia. The project is estimated to cost a total of around $750 million. The ships, once built, will join Russia's ice-breaking fleet operating in the Northern Sea route. Unlike Antarctica, uninhabited and administered by a treaty of 1959 that allows only peaceful activities, there is no such treaty covering the Arctic. There is an Arctic Council that basically looks into issues faced by Arctic countries and residents of the Arctic. Remember, the United States, Canada, Denmark, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland and Russia are the countries having territory within the Arctic Circle. In May 2013, India became the 11th country to be made a permanent observer at the Arctic Council. Meanwhile, both Russia and the US have for long placed weapons, including Russian nuclear deterrence, in the Arctic region. Both have Arctic military bases and surveillance systems in the region. Effectively, the Arctic is already militarized. We are already living in a world where the fight to control the Arctic, especially between the US and Russia, has entered a whole new era. And now China has also entered the race. And as a result, a great power play is underway in the Arctic. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.